Alright, so we just got some new gameplay of Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania. It seems like Aaron Webber was showing off the Sonic Forces demo and the Mania demo at some pre-E3 Twitch stream. We also got some little tidbits about the games from Aaron Webber. So first off, we saw modern Sonic going through Park Avenue, and comparing it to the original modern Sonic gameplay we saw months ago, it's definitely changed up. It looks better than what we initially saw. I can't help but think that they actually listened to what people were saying, which was that the level design was too corridor linear looking. It looks better now, they got a bit more space around the stage I guess, but it's still a linear stage. Sonic's control looks good. Apparently his double jump from Colors is back, and for the first time we properly saw the front of Sonic's model, and I really love this model. I mean, it's still modern Sonic, but it looks slightly different. Definitely better than the one we saw in Lost World, and no freaking figure 8 running animation, oh god. I still don't like how Aaron Webber keeps reiterating how this game was like Colors and it does this like Colors and like Colors. Like, Colors is not the foundation for what Sonic should be in my opinion. We also saw classic Sonic going through the Green Hill Zone boss in Forces. I have to say that because it's not Mania's boss, I'm talking about Forces. It's very similar to the original Green Hill boss from 1991 at the start, and then after that Egg Dragoon shows up out of nowhere, so it's an interesting switch up definitely. But I mean, I guess we saw the Egg Dragoon in Generations, so either way, props to Sega for that little Unleashed reference. I mean, for a while it seemed like Sega had forgotten about the masterpiece that is Sonic Unleashed. They also said that classic Sonic is Sonic from another dimension, so take from that what you will. The third thing we saw is the custom character running through Green Hill, and yes, there's more 2D. His, or her I should say, Green Hill, obviously has different level design to classic Sonic, but it's just 2D with more hazards essentially. Green Hill just isn't doing it for me. That being said, we saw a bit more of a desert looking, sand looking, industrial looking area, and that looks a bit more original. But the level design and 2D overabundance of this custom hero so far is making me not hyped for this gameplay style at all. And I'm someone who's very open to unique playstyles, like I love the Werehog for example. I think the custom hero going through Green Hill also confirms that all characters will be going through the same stages. I mean, we didn't see modern Sonic go through Green Hill or classic Sonic going through Park Avenue, but the custom character has gone through both stages. It just seems like they're following that Generations or Heroes formula where all characters go through the same stages but with different level design. Also, familiar characters like Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Silver and the Chaotix showed up in the corner of the HUD. As previously promised, they are part of the Resistance and they help the playable characters get through the stage. Other characters like Shadow etc. will also do this, but we didn't see this in the footage. It's nothing amazing as they're not playable, but we expected this, so it is what it is. But there was one thing that stood out from the NPCs. Silver said, "Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can." Are they hinting at chemical plant being playable in Sonic Forces? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised since we already got Green Hill, but I'm not even going to get into the reality of how many stages they might bring back. Some people are trying to say that the little switch up, that industrial area in the custom heroes Green Hill is the chemical plant, but I'm not buying it. Aaron Webber also said there'll be some online components in Forces, but they will talk about them in the future. I swear they already confirmed no multiplayer though, right? So is this online just another time attack thing like Lost World? I don't know, maybe it's nothing special and that's why Aaron Webber was vague about it. Or maybe they lied about no multiplayer, or they changed their mind and added it in after people were upset about that, who knows. Now, time for Sonic Mania. We saw gameplay of the Green Hill Zone Act 2 boss that was revealed earlier in the form of a screenshot. And this boss looks amazing. It's basically like the Death Egg, but for a first zone I guess. And the boss was continuously moving forward instead of being stuck in the same little area like normal classic Sonic bosses. So that was a great switch up, kind of reminded me of the advanced games. Also, Aaron Webber recently said that they were showing more old stages for Mania so that the new stages would be a surprise when you buy the game, so I guess that makes sense. So let me know what you guys think of this gameplay and info. To summarize, I'm still not that impressed by Sonic Forces. I mean, modern Sonic's gameplay looks great though. I'm hoping that the levels get a bit more open as we go through the game, because I mean, even in Generations, like with stages like Modern Seaside Hill that were nice and open, you still had the first stage Green Hill being pretty linear, so it could be like this with Forces as well. But with custom hero going through freaking S-tubes like classic Sonic, I can already tell it's going to be a predominantly 2D playstyle. Forces will not even be 50% 3D at this rate, so yeah, I'm not impressed. Mania looks amazing. Of course I'm not thrilled that Green Hill is back, but at least with Mania I can trust that the gameplay will be stellar, and for a game that only costs £13 and will be longer than Generations, it's already worth every penny. But there's still more info to show later today at E3, and I'm going to be streaming my reactions live for you guys, so make sure to come and check out the stream. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now, so Premy out.